Have you ever asked yourself why, despite of all the hard work, all the effort that you put in your work, you still don't perform well? Despite of all the strategies, all the tools that you have in front of you? In this video, I'm going to be talking about 6 habits that can turn you a high performer. 6 of those things that you didn't pay attention to. Very simple, but very important habits. Listen to the very end of this video and you will learn a lot of those things that you need to know to become a high performer. The first habit to become a high performer is seeking clarity. A simple approach of seeking clarity is to focus on 4 very important things: self, skills, service, and social. How do you want to define yourself, your ideal self? How do you want to behave socially? What are those skills that you want to develop and demonstrate? What service do you want to provide? Asking and answering these questions more often than other people will definitely give you an edge. Habit number 2 is generate energy. Most people bleed out their energy and intentions in the transitions between tasks and meetings. High performers don't do this. They have mastered their transitions. They are more likely to take a quick break, to close their eyes, to meditate, to give themselves a sort of psychological break so that they release their focus on the activity they have been doing so that they are primed to take on the next. So give yourself, your mind and your body an effective break. After every 90 minutes of work, give yourself a 15 to 30-minute break so that you are ready for the next activity, so that you release your focus on the previous one and plan your days on those chunks. Number 3 is raise a necessity. High performers often ask themselves this question: who needs me the most right now? It could be your family, your teammates, or your customers. This question often makes high performers to double down the efforts to help others out of a sense of duty, which leads to excellent performance. Just like how Elon Musk says,
a source of strength. I just really not how I think about things. I mean, for me, it's simply this is something that is important to get done. And we should just keep doing it, or die trying. And I don't need a source of strength.
So high performers often feel the necessity of performing well and getting something done out of a sense of duty to someone or something beyond themselves. They often feel like there are so many people counting on them, or they fulfill a promise or responsibility. So raising the necessity will always help you to push yourself to get something done and become a high performer. Habit number 4 is increase productivity. The fundamentals of becoming more are 3 things: setting goals, maintain energy, and focus. In order to become more productive, the first thing to take care of is always having a clear and challenging goals. That's the starting point. And in order to become more productive, number 2 is maintain your energy. And in order to maintain energy and in order to have more energy, you have to take care of yourself. If you want to be more productive in your work, you have to be more productive in your personal life. You have to take care of yourself first. And how to do this is by taking care of yourself, your sleep, your nutrition, your exercise, and managing your emotion. That's more about your mindset. And number 3 is maintain your focus. And in order to maintain your focus, make sure to click in the link in the description. That's another video that's about increasing and developing your focus. And that's also an important part of increasing your productivity. Number 5 is develop influence. High performers usually develop influence by teaching people how to think and challenge them to grow. So the recommendation here is to teach people how to think and challenge them to grow. Because when you change someone else's thoughts, when you teach them how to think, you change their lives. Usually high performers use these expressions, like they say, what if we think of it this way? What if we approach it this way? What do you think of this? So over time, they train people around them how to think. Because when you impact someone else's thoughts in a positive way, so you have an influence. So you are called a high performer. Number 6 and the last one is demonstrate courage. Honor the struggle. Do not get frustrated and overwhelmed by all the challenges and oppositions that makes you struggle. Honor the struggle. When you are going through some hard time, share your ambitions and your thoughts and your truth to other people. Tell people what you are really thinking and what you really want in life. If you are going through some hard time, I know it's really hard to keep working. It's really hard to keep going. But the best thing to do is to find someone to fight for. Find someone who needs you the most, who depend on you, so that you can find the will and courage to fight for them. Thank you so much for watching. I would appreciate if you share this with a friend, because I'm sure there's one out there who needs to hear this. And to see more of these contents, you can find me on these social media platforms. And do not forget to subscribe my channel.